I'm obsessed with the backrooms, or just liminal spaces in general. I consider myself an aesthetic scholar, okay? As always that sounds. But there is something a good liminal photo, or, you know, one of many subcategories of Y2K-esque Photoshop and Blender pieces, etc. that just seems to magically pull inspiration out of the ether. Definitely for me. Honestly, it gives me like a sense of like nostalgia and euphoria that I can't really emulate with much else other than like a rainy day. Like for me, like a rainy day does something to me where the second I see it, it just immediately boosts my mood up like 30% I don't know what it is, but I'm obsessed with rain, and it definitely has to do with some of these like aesthetic, you know, ideas and design philosophies and whatnot. But yeah, I love it. And today, I'd like to talk to you about a new wave of nostalgic content being made on the internet these days. It could be traced back to a single post on 4chan. You've all probably seen it. Classic Backrooms post. Actually, right before I finished the script, they found the real location of the Backrooms. Hobbytown, USA, and I can't remember what state. I'll put it on the screen here. But yeah, you know. Blah blah blah. If you clicked on this video, you probably know all about the origins of the Backrooms, so let's get to the point of the video. Today I want to talk about some of my favorite Backrooms creators I found, look at them, react, try to explain why it gives me such a sense of amazing to me. I love the Backrooms aesthetic. It's liminal space aesthetic is. I look for new Backrooms content almost every day. I usually get off work and at night I go check out. I'll just look up Backrooms found footage. I'll go up to the little thing and go to update uploaded and see what, you know, what the new creators are doing up in Blender or whatever. I'm pretty much a connoisseur for this shit, so I'd like to think I know what I'm talking about. So this is my top 10 favorite Backrooms creators. We'll start with a few here, do a little reaction, and then come back here to you know, to convene, talk a little bit about what we just saw and about how artistically sparks us and whatnot. We got all of our Backrooms stuff pulled up. My top 10 here. My favorite creators. Let's start with my favorite creator, MGW. He's been making some crazy shit. Okie dokie, let's see. Which one should we do? He's got a new series called Outer Contact, which is more alien based, but still made in Blender. Alright, let's try a new one. Do you see this? See, that's very clickable. The Cloud Room. But let's try one we haven't seen before. Alright, the classic obligatory fall in to the Backrooms. It's always like cameras have infinite health in the Backrooms. They be falling like 3 miles, smacking into the floor and just perfectly fine. Not to mention that they never run out of batteries in the Backrooms. And I guess you could argue that the Backrooms time doesn't work the same, so that the batteries don't run out of juice, blah blah blah. Anyways, let's check this out. Look, I mean, the VHS filter on these really makes them. You know, these Blender renders, they'll probably look pretty good, but then you throw the VHS and the camera, the little dust on the camera filter on it, it looks indistinguishable from reality at times. I think that's why that's why the Came Pixels, the new Came Pixels, the oldest view got so popular, because it literally looks like real life when he was making that. Gotta love corners. I think corners are pretty liminal. Little nooks are always liminal. And we could probably speed these up because they do like to wander around and look at their work in Blender. That's one other thing in the Backrooms that kind of bothers me, is that they kind of wander around way too long. They'll be like looking at every single inch of the building. And I know why, because making these takes forever and they want their video to be long. I totally understand why they do it, but it is very bothersome for the watcher. You don't need to look down that hallway 3 times, but he's probably gonna do it. Don't get me wrong, when I'm saying all these things, it doesn't mean that I hate the video or anything.
Passionate about liminal spaces.
Yeah, it's the most soy video I've made. My dude's stomping. Upstairs neighbor, am I right? See, I think a lot about liminal spaces is architecture, is what really makes this stuff human architecture and memories coincide and to create this beautiful feeling that you can't describe. All right, we might be coming up on the end of this one. Let's see what this purple door has in store. Purple or green, purple or green. God damn, he is really stomping as hard as he can. Yeah, that's good. That's good right there. So sometimes I really do just want to go break into abandoned malls and just find a spot like this, get a sleeping bag, get some goodies to take, set up a TV with a little battery and just play video games in here. Bro, you know what I'm saying? This is what I live for right here. Just looking at that, it's just real nice. Look at them. Fucking arcade, the low ceiling. Everybody's been in a certain like building or like a bathroom where there's like a drywall that doesn't completely touch the ceiling. Very nostalgic. All these details just seal the deal for me. See, like that looks like real life when he kind of moved the camera there. Somebody knocking. Opportunity be knocking. Gotta let the motherfucker in. Yeah, this is good. See, I really envy these guys for being able to make this kind of stuff in Blender. Like, I would be so gung-ho to make this kind of shit if it didn't take so much practice and like learning how to produce music and do cover art and shit took long enough. Like, I don't want to spend another 3 months trying to learn something else and being bad at it, but I'm gonna have to sooner or later. Yeah, nice lawn chair, nice IKEA, and then we got a unnecessary stair set. I absolutely love this shit. Don't go into the walk-in. Don't go into the walk-in freezer. Don't go into the walk-in freezer. Shit is so good. Alright, I think that is the end of that. Oh, opportunity's still knocking. Oh, very, very cheap. Very, very cheap jump scare there. Well, that's MGW. He makes really nice exploring content. Let's move on to the next one. We got Lost in the Hyperverse, and there's a lot of lore to this one. This one's pretty much a story. He pretty much just started making like Blender art, and then he picked up the Backrooms aesthetic, and then he started making this awesome series. Narrative-wise, it's pretty bad, but design-wise and like ambiance-wise, this shit is one of the best ones. It's literally a story. You can go through these, and it's like parts of this guy's story going through the Hyperverse, or the Backrooms if you want to call it. I think some of the best stuff here is definitely the Grassroom Corridors, Infinite Gardens, and Playtime Palace. These are the most nostalgic. He even remade that one classic Backrooms photo in Blender. Well, a lot of people have done that, but he probably did it the best. I think Infinite Gardens is what we're going to look at this time, because this is just a great one to go look back on. Grassroots Corridor. But this one has a lot of the stuff that I'm going to mention later in the video. A lot of the pet peeves I have with these Backrooms videos, which is like writing on the wall saying, "Don't return," or really pseudo fake spooky shit that is not scary at all, or even like menacing in the slightest. There's a lot of that in Enter the Hyperverse. I can't win them all, right? Just gotta make sure my camera's still. And he fell through the ceiling kind of crackhead trying to rob a gas station. See, like, everybody in real life knows that you can't climb into an air duct, and it's not meant to hold people. I don't know if you guys have seen those kind of videos, but falling through the ceiling because they saw it in a movie. So they're trying to like escape from the cops. They just fall right through the ceiling. I wonder if this can hold me. Yeah, you can tell this guy's really good at 3D modeling. There are great textures, fantastic design. I mean, like, we got fake cubicles. Got my cuticles on the fake cubicles. Yep, lots of wandering, lots of looking around at the same spots you just looked at. A lot of that in these. Like, we could probably speed this one up even more. Because Lost in the Hyperverse really meanders around. Wouldn't you be trying to, like, escape? Not like... I guess maybe this guy's like me and he just loves this kind of aesthetic. But at the same time, dude, you're like... You're in a, like, alien world. Wouldn't you be fucking scared? Like... A lot of the time, the people are not scared. They're just, where am I? Classic. Is anybody there? That's one of the worst ones, man. Is anybody there? Like, alright, let's go to, yes. Now let's talk about some of the things I think ruin this kind of content. The reactions of the POV protagonists in a lot of these Backrooms videos feel terribly unrealistic. Extremely corny. At times I believe the backroom needs no monsters or apparitions, moving things or flicking light switches to be scary. I mean, picture this. You're transported to an alien place that never ends. You're completely alone. There is no water except the liquid saturated within the carpet. I've experienced real isolation when I was younger during solitary confinement stints, and trust me, there's no need for a fucking wire monster present for you to feel immaculate terror. No need for stupid writing on the wall telling you should be scared. This is one thing I haven't seen many Backrooms creators tap into, the absolute internal anguish and the nightmare the mind could perhaps endure within such a dimension. Such as the Backrooms. All I see in a lot of the bad backroom stuff is the classic, where am I? What is this place? Like, dude, come on. Like, come the fuck on, man. Put yourself there. You would be going through the stages of grief. You'd be freaking out trying to claw through the drywall before you even get past 10 minutes of exploring. It's just all I'm saying is, I wish it wasn't the way it is a lot of the time. The fucking slides, the fucking entities. It's also fucking YouTube kids, and I truly hope more people like the ones previously mentioned keep up the real nostalgic aesthetic, fantastic architecture, new ways to horrify, while at the same time providing an intangible comfort we all can't explain, but we know is there. Some great pool rooms aesthetics. He likes to mix the aesthetics sometimes. You know, get some pool rooms tiles mixed with the indoor gardens. It's real cool. See? You see what I'm saying? Writing on the wall. Did it just say no turning back? It's like, it's for how much I love these, this sucks. Find a way out. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, it's not scary. He's writing spooky stuff on the wall. Anyways, let's move on to some of the better visuals here, and then move on to the next one. Ooh, I think we get a little cathedral here. Ah, yeah. Imagine making this in Blender. So sick. So fucking sick. 4 doors and only 1 is available. He does these captions that he does after he finishes the video. He tries to like spell out the narrative for you with his inner thoughts. Yeah, thank God this guy doesn't speak, because usually it's, like I said, where am I? I don't know. Yeah, here's a great one. This is one of the best visuals you're gonna see in Backrooms content. The absolute swirling hallway. Roses. The twisted halls, he calls it. I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. He's bad at horror narratives, but he's really good at aesthetics. Count how many times I say that word in this video. Put an aesthetic counter in the comments. Yeah, see, that's awesome. I don't even know how you would achieve this in the software. Not even a half an idea of what you would do. Let's move on to the next one. Backrooms series. Yeah, we're pretty much slightly going downhill. These are probably pretty much the best 2. Pretty much all these have certain videos that are really good, but you know, these are the 2 main ones that have every good video. But Alright, we got some new ones from Backrooms series. Let's try Ruins Left Behind, Backrooms level 22, which I'm pretty sure is a, if you look it up, Backrooms 22 is probably a garage. Yep, it is a garage. It was going by the wiki lore, which is not good a lot of the time. Really not good a lot of the time. The Backrooms wiki lore is pretty bad. Very SCP coded, very entity coded, and I'm like, dude, you do not need entity. Like, it's just Shout out to Tails. What's the rendering thing? Cut that out. That's sick. That's a great graphic. Very nostalgic graphic. I might take a dab at Rick, so we're having fun here.
I've seen this place before.
Oh, here we go. I've seen this place before. Like, that's so unnatural. That would not be your reaction.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Cheer.
What the hell?
Wow, so scary.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was terrible. Little girl voice, like, unnecessary. This one's pretty boring, on the boring side. Not much interesting stuff you can do with a parking garage. Yeah, that's pretty interesting, but not quite. I do the size of the room. The size of the room is pretty liminal. What's going on? That wouldn't freak you the fuck out. You've been transported to another dimension, and everything's like, and you see a coffin, and you, what is going on? Like, the reactions are just not realistic at all. But that's just nitpicking. Whoa, dude. I'm about to shit my fucking pants, dog. I bet his G-Phazo's busted at crease, dog. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, shoes. I think I've had enough of this one, guys, haven't you? Cars look good, but not very many liminal ideas in this one. So, pretty much a dud on that one, but we don't have enough time here to be watching an extra. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more, and then I don't really want to do a pool rooms one, because pool rooms is overdone. Second encounter. Let's see what this one's got. I've never seen this one.
Alright, well I have been cleaning my basement out for the past few days.
And I found my busted and creased G-Phazos.
And if you see, let me get a light on. We have this little storage area, and I found this cabinet pushed way back into it, and look at what I found behind it. And if that isn't confusing enough.
Hell yes. Hell yes. Now that's sick. A little hidey tunnel? A secret passage. Say less, dude.
There's literally nowhere to be going. I don't know if it's some kind of optical illusion, but now that I have my camera, I'm gonna see what's in there.
In real life, it would just be a wall. It would just be right at the end there would just be a wall where the stairs would be, and you'd be like, ah, maybe I'll sleep in here one of these days. Unless you got claustrophobia, and that sucks. And finds a whole nother house. That is sick. That is so sick. Hell yeah, this footage looks really bit crushed. It doesn't really look like a VHS filter, it just looks really bad quality, which also gives that a lot of noise. Looks really good. Yeah, this is one I can just sit back and look at. It's quite literally, it's a sensation that I can't explain.
Who would even know that?
I love it.
Whoa, whoa!
Are you kidding me, dude? Protagonists are pretty dumb in these videos. Whoops! Sees a fucking hole, goes right up to it, hears something behind him, and no situational awareness. This invisible blender man. That was cool. That was cool. I've never seen anything like that, where they showed a person falling. Looked pretty artsy. Hell yeah, dude. That looked good, actually. Invincible camera, coming in nicely. Third section. Ooh, this one looks really good. The dark The dark halls looks like an abandoned mall a little bit. But we have the, I love the misplaced architecture. That's another good thing where you'll see, things in places where it shouldn't be, like, residential home banisters, like inside of a pool, like stuff like that. Like that's also really hits the spot too. Yeah, this looks like real footage right here. Ooh, little nooks. Little nook counter. We got another good little nook counter. Good section for this. We got some sort of a endless thing. Some people are stealing this from Cane Pixels. I'm pretty sure. The endless like drop, but there's like windows and stuff. So it looks like a Humanopolis. Oh, and this one, I think this is one of the only Backrooms videos where the guy actually makes it back to his crib. Alrighty then. Let's go on to Dr. Footage Man. We got something from 11 days ago. It has no title. How do you do that? Is it titled Space? Fucking ad blocker doesn't work anymore. It just blocks the sound of the ad. Alright, hell, this is gonna be a good one. Ooh, look at this aesthetic. Oh, this one's particularly good. Extra surreal, extra gloomy, extra melancholic. Reminds you of point and click games. Oh, this may just be an aesthetic compilation of photos. It is. Still good. Someone should make this one in Blender. Just the endless shortcut. The endless. Yeah. Ooh, look at that one. It's fantastic. It's like watching someone else's memories. It's like extracting the memories of a man with dementia. Fantastic. Head anomaly found footage. Let's see if this does anything for us, and then we'll move on to Joseph. What time are we at? We're at 27, about 30-minute recording. Might have another 30-minute video on our hands here. Can't help myself. Go all in or go home, bro. Put that on a t-shirt and give it to your grandpa. I love the noise on this. Look at that. These weird... This looks like you're on Benadryl or something. You popped too much Benadryl and stood up too fast. Like geometric noise. Wonder how he achieved this look. Head anomaly. Ooh, this might be fun. Head anomaly. Yo, bitch, about to give me a head anomaly. It's like that. It's like the Roblox thing where the picture of like Michael Jordan chases you. What if he's made this in Roblox? It's a little hard to see everything in this one. That was a nice one. All right, on to Joseph. Backrooms tornado creatures. That sounds a little childish, but I do the Fisher-Price wagon there. The Backrooms level 100 found footage. What's level 100 looking like?
This is not looking good! Mayday! Mayday! Is someone there? What was that?
That's pretty cool. Was that like a snake? that a slithery snake? Love the look of this one. There's like a dark bloom on it. Now he's stuck on some deserted island.
What was that?
See, this is where we're getting into the more childish entity-like channel, where it's like, oh no, it's an entity. I'm sure you could do this in a good way, but from what I've seen, nobody really does it. I do this is more of less of a liminal aesthetic. I'd say this is more of like a... Not sure. Just lots of random cuts, trying to tell a story. Not a fan of that one. You say somebody help me? I don't think anybody's gonna help you, Joseph. Alright, we're skipping Joseph. JD Archives. Alright, JD Archives. He did one with called Anomaly Alley, which is kind of a funny name. Very, get a little childish too with that name. But this one has I Feel Fantastic. The one artist, I can't remember what the artist's name is. He died from like alcohol abuse. Backrooms. Reality Failure 001. Alright, this one's, you can tell this one's based off the actual location of the backrooms that was found. This is based off the other photo, which is these little archways were from the original backrooms photo. Someone found the collection, and this is one of the photos. You guys know. Alright, after this one, I'm going to show you my favorite creator of them all, and then...
Yo, Johnny,
we'll be
the
done with
stupid
this
noise is back.
We're done recording at least. I still gotta edit it and stuff.
Bro, just grab a ladder and get up there.
Grab the ladder and get up there.
Did you get out there, dude? Yeah, trying.
So bit crushed. Don't want to go too far on this. Alright, fell through the floor. Yeah. Of course he did. That happens in every Backrooms video. They always fall through the floor. This looks good. This reminds me of an old meeting I used to go to when I was younger. I used to have to go like court appointed like AA meeting when I was in state's custody, and this reminds me of one of those buildings. It was really nostalgic 90s like this. Same ceiling. They had a podium in a room like this. Oh, sit in these chairs. Oh, yeah, look, there's a chair right there. Maybe it is my old AA. That door looks really good. Oh, fuck. Classic. First time I saw that gag was in Boy Meets World on the Halloween episode. And I thought it was actually really scary at that time, too. That episode was scary, dude. That Boy Meets World episode was really scary, that Halloween one. Fucking a homie with the long hair opens the door and brick wall. Hello? Oh man, I feel like that is an original. I feel like that's from a photo, from a Backrooms photo that I saw before. They like remade it. This right here. Hello? Grandma's attic vibes. I don't like the word vibes. It's a bad word. People with no vocabulary. Like me. Ooh, I love the wallpaper. And here we go. That's the Hobbytown one, right? He made his way into Hobbytown, USA to go race some go-karts. Alright, let's skip to find mattresses with piss stains. Ooh. This reminds me of a school, but the school wouldn't have carpet. Jog your memory. A lot of Backrooms, I think they get this from Kane Pixels, but the whole like virus, there being a virus in the Backrooms that like slowly turns you into a monster. Like that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's why Kane Pixels dropped the whole Backrooms series and started the Oldest View, because he realized how tired the virus Backrooms thing was, and the async thing, because everybody stole his idea. There's a whole channel called Async that makes videos all the time, and they literally just stole that from Kane Pixels, and I'm sure Kane told him they could do it. He was fine with it, but the idea gets tired when it gets mass produced by children for children. That's why you see a bunch of fucking slippy slides and fucking bullshit like that and really bad Backrooms content that isn't aesthetic or nostalgic. Somebody's living room.
Is anyone home?
Oh, I love this. I love this. That the emerging into someone's house, into a fake neighborhood. Fake neighborhood is a really good Backrooms level idea that people have overdone too, but I think it still is pretty good. Just the endless residential neighborhood. So nice. Enter the Hyperverse did a really good version of that on his channel. All these channels will be linked in the description, by the way. And there's, oh, I love it. The fake sky with the wall. That's good. Totally fake. Let's go up to the wall, dude. Yeah, touch it. Touch it. Yeah, dude. That's actually crazy because I used that idea. I had that same idea in for one of my 3D art ideas for my friend Eric Bishop, who does really good 3D art stuff for one of my albums. I make music, by the way. Check me out on SoundCloud, CEEBLIZZ or C_Blizzard 2.0 on SoundCloud, or just CEEBLIZZARD on Spotify and other stuff. But I used the same idea for one of my visuals, and it's just a good idea. It's crazy that he used it too. The fake sky with the one of them missing. The damaged. Love it. Great minds think alike, I guess.
Oh my god.
It's your escape hatch. Secret passage. Alright, that's the end of that one. Alright, now for the end of the video, guys, I'm going to show you guys my most favorite channel of them all. We're going to check out Geonosis. Geonosis is the best of them all, and there's a crazy lore for this that I don't think anybody else has talked about. He even changed that. He stopped making Backrooms content completely, and he made some of the best videos, period, in the genre. And he stopped making videos, and I found out it was right after, it was almost a week after Kane Pixels made The Oldest View, The Rolling Giant. And then he had released this one. He was gonna do this thing called Mall Rooms. You'll see after I show you Exit the Playrooms. He was gonna do this next level called Mall Rooms that was gonna be so sick. But found footage and tapes commercials. He revealed that he decided to just completely stop making this stuff, and he revealed a bunch of renders of the Rolling Giant and the mall that Kane Pixels did the video from. I think that he was working on a Rolling Giant video and with the same Valley View Center mall. He was making his own video. He saw that Kane Pixels released this amazing video and was like, oh my god, all of my aspirations are over. He said he was quitting, and then immediately showed renders of the Rolling Giant. And I think he quit because Kane Pixels copied him. He didn't release any footage or anything of this project with the Rolling Giant before the Kane Pixels thing. So it's a whole thing. I think he quit because
Department of Found Footage wants to inform you about a potential financial incentive.
This is a bunch of stuff he was going to use for the Mall Rooms, which is just amazing nostalgic graphics. I mean, look at how great this looks. Holy crap. Yeah, see, this is good. So anyways, I'll show you why he's the best. He made this video called Exit the Playrooms, and this has the best architecture and ideas in any, and look at this huge room. Just the whole thing is gold. This room reminds you of like a kid's science center, or like a laser tag place, or like this super like old childhood memory, like, and he created all this in Blender. I'm just amazed when I first saw it. We're running out of time here, but I'm just gonna show you some of the cool stuff. He ends up in this huge room with these, those foam tiles that you see in little kids' nurseries. He made all these, he designed all these characters and symbols, and he did all this art. I mean, look at that. Look at the fake city and into like a real... He sees this is all covered in, you know, 16 years of age or younger, shit like that. And then undiscernible, you know, symbols. He hits a button and shit goes down. This is peak creativity, in my opinion. Designing these locations never ceases to amaze me. Hey, look, now he's inside. He broke the rules. He was supposed to be 16 years of age or younger. And then look, it leads into this party place. Everybody's been at one of these when they were younger, at a friend's birthday party. Seen this stuff. Fun zone experience. He designed that text. I can't believe he abandoned this project. It blows my mind that he would make something this fantastic and then quit because he saw someone else do an idea that he was gonna do. I remember the post too. He was mad. Like he was like talking about how like it's over. I decided to quit this because it's not school hallways. He designed all these locations. This is one of my favorite locations in the whole thing. He edited that. Epilepsy warning. Yeah, this is good horror. No, don't get me, spooky SpongeBob. Don't, please. I defy you, spooky SpongeBob. I defy you, Mexican dollar store SpongeBob. I mean, I can imagine abandoning something this amazing, starting something this good, created all by yourself, and then abandoning it. I couldn't imagine. Yeah, this is why Geonosis is the best. Better than Kane Pixels, in my opinion. So he escapes this playroom place. And then he finds his way into the mall rooms, which was going to be the next level in his series. And you can tell this location looks like a Bed Bath & Beyond. Look, he made all these fake signs with gibberish on it. My boy's in the mall rooms, playa. He finds his way into Macy's. Finds his way into a sick fucking break room. I mean, I wonder how long this took him.
This is the only way I needed this.
Duration stuck at 999.
Oh no, this is after the ending. The ending where he something falls into the drink machine. Oh no, he finds the camera in the drink machine from the mall room. So I thought that was great narratively that the camera left the mall rooms. This guy finds it in a drink machine. And I always wondered how he was gonna do the mall rooms without the camera. The guy doesn't have the camera anymore. Was it gonna be like like cameras that these guys have?
Did you bring that from home?
You know, like security cameras? I mean, it's ingenious stuff. It's ingenious stuff. Anyways, that is, you know, that's my favorite creator. And all the others were like some of my other favorite creators, some of my honorable mentions. Shit is fucking fantastic. Thank you so much for watching my Backrooms video. I really want to keep this I Am Obsessed series going, and I really hope to see you next time where we'll all talk about more cool internet things that inspire me, and hopefully you too. Go make something. See ya.